31 meters. Husband cheated on. 27F. Me with his fit and skinny gym friend. Take it from me, the worst possible thing is to stay with him because you are afraid of not finding someone else. Life is just too short to be miserable with someone who doesn't value you. You are still young, don't waste that time. I agree. Op is only 27. That is still quite young and leaves plenty of time to find new love and move on. It will suck to be divorced so young as well. But I'd rather be a divorcee than be the other woman in my own marriage. I agree. Please stop putting yourself down. Realize your self-worth so no one can trick you into thinking you have none. Good luck. Take care. And stay positive. When you see a woman that you don't find particularly attractive or skinny walking down the street with her partner, do you think she deserves to be cheated on? I really don't think so. You wouldn't be this mean to anyone else. So why treat yourself this way? I'm so sorry. Sweetheart. I'm a nurse, male, and also found my now ex-wife cheating with her Ironman triathlon training partner. All I can tell you is that it doesn't will get better. There will always be scars, but you will find happiness again. Find family, friends, whoever, and cry. Just cry. It's okay to cry. Do not succumb to the darkness. You are a nurse and help to bring life into the world. You're so damn beautiful in that regard alone, and I'm so sure there's so much more. It's not like I can do better. The guy cheated on you and is playing you for a fool. The only way you can't do better is by doing nothing. Listen to Texas_Moxie, get some sleep. Take the time you need to get your head together. You will be fine. He's the one who's damaged, not you. I also read your previous post about you being insecure and him bringing this woman home. When someone is cheating, there are a lot of steps involved. It's not just the meeting, and 1 second later, they are suddenly in bed having sex. There was a meeting first. They talked. Eventually proceeded to a car. Drove to your house. Went inside and so. During each and every step of the way, he had the opportunity to stop it. To say no. But he did not use this option anytime. He went on to have intercourses with his friend in your home. I can imagine how you feel. It must be horrible to find out in person that your partner is cheating on you. However, if you consider that there were so many steps involved and that had the opportunity to refrain from cheating on you every second along the way, you might see that he did it with full intention. It is totally up to you how you react to this. It's your life. Your marriage. But no one deserves to be treated that way and feel the way you feel. Your comment reminded me of this film. Closer. Natalie Portman plays this character who said to Jude Law's character when he cheated, "Oh. As if you had no choice. There's a moment. There's always a moment. I can do this. I can give in to this. Or I can resist it. And I don't know when your moment was. But I bet you there was one." Breaks my heart. This is exactly what my wife and I talk about when something like this happens in our surroundings. There are so many moments where one could stop, but he didn't do it. Really sad for Op to have this experience. I thought I saw a post last week about a wife concerned about her husband's gym friend, and I checked your post history to confirm. I'm so sorry this happened to you. From your last post, I really thought he didn't have any ill intentions with her, but the other half of Reddit sort of called it. I'm so sorry, girl. You do you, and love yourself, because you are beautiful, and you are enough to someone. To God and to me 3. Take a deep breath. I know how exhausting tears and devastation can be. After you get your breathing under control, drink a tall, cool glass of water. No. Seriously. Do it. Do you have a place you can stay tonight? The first thing you need is sleep. Before you talk to your husband. Before you make any decisions. Before anything else, rest. Your body and mind will thank you. If you don't have a friend or parent where you can stay, no questions asked, then rent a hotel room. You don't have to say a word to your husband. But if you decide to, don't do it on the phone. Send him a text or email saying that you need space. Ask him to not contact you and let him know you'll contact him when you're ready. And then turn off your phone. He fucked up. He doesn't get to decide when you talk now. You can take as much time as you need to think, rest, and get your emotions in order. I'm sorry about the dirtbag. That's heartbreaking. Last thing, I guarantee you that he isn't cheating due to how you look. I would also like to add, tell your supervisor at work what's happened. You can't juggle this and a job easily. It's best to let them know so they can manage that side of your life better to help you get things sorted out. Tell your supervisor at work what's happened. Yes. I was 6 weeks into a new job when my partner of 5 years broke up with me. I was a wreck. But I told my supervisor and she was beyond amazing and even offered to help me move out. Any good manager will want to help you make things right elsewhere in your life in order to help your work go as smoothly as possible. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, so let's be clear, cheating isn't just about looks. And you've done nothing wrong. A sorrier man is going to be a sorrier man, no matter what you do. He disrespected you in your own home, your own bed. Nothing matters to him but his own selfish feelings. You can do better. Edit. 1. It doesn't matter what the relationship is like. If you can't be an adult and end it, rather than cheat, you're in the wrong. 2. If you cheat, you don't love your partner. Point blank. Some of these answers make me really pity any woman/man that gets into a relationship with anyone with this mindset. 3. I said a person cheating isn't cheating on their spouse solely based on looks alone. So I'll/5 it for you. It doesn't matter if you're the most beautiful woman or handsomest man alive. If you're with a disloyal person, then eventually true colors are gonna show. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Halle Berry was cheated on, as well as Nicole Kidman in her prime. I think a woman's looks has very little to do with a cheating husband. Didn't a picture of Elizabeth Hurley come out recently with an amazing body at 51, who Grant cheated on her with a prostitute? Yep. And she was like 28 or something then when it happened. One of the most beautiful women in the world, and still is. All these years later. It's not you. What a horrible way for you to find out about the real him. But if there's any positive you can take from this, it's that at least it didn't go on behind your back for decades. He's the ugly one. Don't hate yourself. You're not the one bringing the pain. Don't shame yourself. You deserve more. I hope you find it. What a piece of shit. Nobody deserves that. It's going to be hard to move on. But do just forgive someone who does you so wrong. Many people go through this too, so you are not alone. I wish you wellness. I think there may be something up with your NK sometimes. First and foremost, you need to see a professional to discuss your own views of yourself. The ways you've talked about yourself aren't healthy, and it won't do you any good to just pretend nothing happened and just let yourself die inside because you think you can't do better. You're young and have a good job. If you work on loving yourself and treating yourself right first, people will absolutely want to be with you. And not just cheaters or other garbage people. Yup. Indeed. I feel so worthless and ugly and stupid. You can't make his bad behavior make you feel less than. He didn't do this because you weren't good enough. He did this because he's not good enough. On the other hand, I'm an ugly woman. It's not like I can do better. I just want to die. I'm not even going to attempt to placate the blatant and irrational self-loathing. I'm just going to point out that literally everyone on earth can do better than a lying, disloyal, deceitful man. I feel so gross and the self-loathing is getting too much right now. Agreed that the self-loathing is getting too much. But again, the only gross person in this equation is him, and I guess her. If she knew he was married. She obviously knew, since he brought her over for dinner. And in Ops post it's mentioned that their wedding photo stood beside their bed. Ghost him and serve him with divorce papers. The straight utter lack of respect he has for you clearly shows he could care less. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Cheaters are scum of the earth. I agree. You owe him nothing. Next time he is at work, collect some things, and if you can stay at the hospital or friend/hotel nearby. She can be thin and pretty, She is quite ugly and broken. Because I don't know who else would sleep with a married man in his bed. With a wedding picture next to it. You should just send him a message asking him if he put down the wedding picture when he fucked her. Then go dark. Turn off your phone. Inform your supervisor of what's going on. If they know you faces such trauma, they will be more understanding and get standard tested. Oh. Yes. The STD test.